There once was a young woman who lived with her father. She loved him very much, but she didn't really know how to tell him that. Whenever he asked her, "How much do you love me?" she would respond with, "I love you this much." She would demonstrate by wrapping her arms around him as tightly as she could. Then he would laugh and say, "That's not enough. Show me how much you really love me." But no matter how much she tried, she could never show him just how much she loved him. So he would always get upset and go away for days at a time. And each time he left, her heart broke a little more. One day her father told her that he was leaving and would be gone a long time. "Why?" she asked. "Because you don't love me enough," he said, and then he turned and walked away. Her heart broke into a million pieces. It felt like someone had ripped it out of her chest and stomped on it until it turned into dust. She walked down the street, not knowing where she was going or what she was doing. All she knew was that she had to find her dad and make him understand that she loved him more than anything in the world. She stopped outside a large building and looked up at its many windows. Each window seemed to stare back at her, judging her for being so foolish and helpless. What was she supposed to do now? Who would protect her from the harsh world outside? Who would wipe away her tears when she cried herself to sleep at night? Who would give her a warm hug when she felt scared and alone? Who would believe in her when no one else did? As she stood there thinking about all the things her father had done for her over the years, she realized that maybe he was right. Maybe she didn't love him as much as she thought she did. After all, if she really loved him, she wouldn't be so selfish and self-centered. She wouldn't think only about herself and what she wanted, because true love isn't about receiving, it's about giving. True love means putting someone else's needs above your own. She began to understand why her father had left her. He wasn't mad at her. He was disappointed in himself, because he saw how much potential his daughter had. How intelligent and talented and beautiful she was, and he knew that if she truly understood the depth of his love for her, she would realize that she deserved all the happiness in the world. He wasn't trying to punish her. He was trying to teach her that life is unfair. And sometimes the only way to make things better is to change yourself. She took a deep breath and made a decision. No matter what it takes, she told herself, "I will find my father and I won't rest until he knows how much I love him." With renewed determination, she set off down the road. She walked past houses with manicured lawns and gardens, past parks where children played and pets ran freely, past shops filled with all kinds of wonderful things. She didn't pay attention to any of it. All she could think about was finding her dad and making him proud. Then suddenly, she heard a voice behind her saying, "Well, well, well. If it isn't the little girl who thinks she loves her daddy so much." She turned around and saw a tall, handsome man with kind eyes and a warm smile. "Who are you?" she asked. "I'm someone who's been watching you," he replied. "Watching me?" "Yes," he said, "and I must say you're quite a sight. A lost little girl wandering around with no purpose or direction. It's almost as if you've lost your soul." She felt tears pricking at her eyes, but she blinked them away. "What do you want?" she asked. "To help you," he said. "Help me, of course," he replied. "Tell me where to find my father." "Oh, that," he said with a shrug. "I'm afraid he's gone for good." "What?" she cried. "He's never coming back." The man nodded sadly. "Then I guess you'll have to find a new father," he said. She couldn't believe what she was hearing. Could it be possible that her dad really loved her that much? That he would give up everything for her, even his own happiness? If so, then she owed it to him to become the best version of herself, to prove to him that she was worthy of his sacrifice. She looked up at the man and thanked him for his kindness. Then she turned and walked away, feeling stronger and more determined than ever before. From that moment on, she dedicated her life to making her father proud. She studied hard in school, excelled in her chosen career, traveled the world, experienced new things, met amazing people, fell in love, and started a family of her own. Through it all, she never forgot the pain of losing her dad, or the importance of showing those you love how much they mean to you. Years later, after achieving everything she had ever dreamed of, she decided to return to her hometown and visit her father's grave. As she stood there saying goodbye, she realized that no matter how much time passes or how far away we may wander, the bonds of family love never truly disappear. And that's when she learned the most important lesson of all. No matter how busy or stressed we are, no matter how many problems we face, no matter how much time has passed, since we last spoke to our loved ones, We must always take the time to tell them how much they mean to us, because life is unpredictable and we never know when it might be too late. We must cherish every moment we have with those who matter most and express our love for them in words and actions. Only then can we truly say that we have lived a life well lived. When she turned to leave, she noticed something strange. Engraved on the headstone were the words, "Guess how much I love you." Confused, she read on. "I love you to the moon and back." A single tear rolled down her cheek as she realized the truth. Her dad never left her. He never stopped loving her. He was always with her, guiding and protecting her from afar. Suddenly, the ground began to shake, and a deep voice echoed through the cemetery. "Stop, whoever is disturbing my daughter's grave." She turned to see a tall, handsome man, with kind eyes and a warm smile, emerging from the shadows. "Dad," she whispered. He knelt beside the grave and gently brushed away the dirt. "I love you," he said softly. "I love you to the moon and back." Then he stood up and looked at his daughter. "I waited so long for you to understand," he said. "I'm sorry," she replied, "for everything." He took her hand and squeezed it. "It's all right," he said. "Now I know you love me too. And that's all that matters." Together, they walked away from the grave, hand in hand, ready to start their new life together. And that's the story of a girl who learned the true meaning of love and the importance of cherishing every moment with her family. It's a story that reminds us that no matter how far away we may seem, no matter how much time has passed, no matter how difficult things may appear, the bonds of family love never truly disappear. And that's the most touching part of the story. The idea that we often take our loved ones for granted, we assume they'll always be there for us, so we don't express our gratitude or affection. But life is unpredictable, and we must appreciate every moment we have with those who matter most. So if you're watching this video, take a moment to reflect on your relationships and ask yourself, are you showing your loved ones how much you care? Are you telling them how much you appreciate them while you still can? Or are you waiting too long, hoping they'll understand without you saying anything? Remember, words and actions speak louder than silence. Expressing our love openly can bring us closer together and create lasting memories. So don't wait. Tell your loved ones how much you care. Tell them how much you appreciate them and tell them how much you love them, because life is unpredictable and we never know when it might be too late. This story reminds us that even when we think we've lost our loved ones, they're still with us in spirit. They're watching over us and guiding us every step of the way. We just need to open our hearts and minds to receive their love and support.